He works with my nose in his hands, going, trying to figure out how he does it. You can come in that close, and our cameras will on this show, and you cannot. I defy you to tell me how he's doing.
Maybe it's real magic.
He's at Caesar's Palace. He's in the famous gourmet room there, the Bacchanal. He travels all over the world for private parties, performed before all the heads of state and the royal families of Europe. And I'm very proud he's here. He's just back from Hawaii, and then he'll go from here back to Caesar's Palace. Would you welcome Jimmy GRIPPO? Nice to have you here, Jimmy.
If I sit down here?
Please sit anywhere and drive us crazy.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe we'll do that.
Okay. What do you want to do first?
Well, I tell you, Orson and Merv, as you are aware, magic is usually done at a certain distance from the audience.
Right.
Many having faith in a happy proverb that distance lends enchantment to the view, as you know. However, at this moment, this proverb is not pertinent because I'm going to have the cameras stand as close as they possibly can, so they can see every move. When I work at Caesar's Palace, they stand behind me, too, all over.
Now, was I telling the truth when you work that my nose is right in your...
That's right.
Drives me crazy.
You almost got a long nose from that, you know.
That's right.
So, without any further ado, I have here a pack of cards, a brand new pack, and the seal hasn't been opened yet. These are Caesar's Palace Cosina cards. You want to look them over?
I can see it.
Orson? Break the seal. I remove the cards from the case. I use maybe 20 packs a day at Caesar's Palace. I don't use a pack twice because...
And you don't use them in the casino either.
No.
He's not allowed in the casino, if you really want to know the truth.
Well, if I won, they would say, well, what did he do?
Yeah.
And if I lost, I'd lose my reputation. I couldn't afford to lose, see, right?
Yeah.
Say, well, this guy's so great, how come he loses?
He does magic. I can't even open
So I can't afford to lose, and I can't afford to win, so I don't play, you see. And this way I keep my image. How you doing there, Orson? Huh?
I mean, for a magician, you have to bite the stamp off?
I can't get it off.
Do it this way here.
You do it, will you?
See, you bend this over this way, see?
Yeah.
Then you stick this finger over it. That's all. You see, just as simple as that, you see?
Okay.
But they're well sealed because you can see yourself. These are the two jokers. We don't need the jokers, you see. Now, we have here a total of, as you, in the pack of cards, a total of 52 cards.
It says compliments of Caesar's
Can I
Palace.
have those two jokers? This is a preliminary. This is a only preliminary. Magic is to follow. You see, I do that. See, I do that. By the way, girls, girls, you know, come to me and they play bridge and they play gin and they belong to the country club and they want to learn something where they can have some fun, you know.
Yeah.
So I teach the girls how to do that. And I can teach them that in the ratio. Look at the fun they can have. Look, see? Of course, nobody will play cards with them after that, you know, see? You see?
Imagine a blackjack dealer doing that, too.
And I'm going to shuffle the pack a little bit. I use this shuffle. I'm a little bit lazy, you know, so that's the way I like to shuffle.
Whoa!
Now,
Do that again. I love that, Jimmy.
I want you to see it. These cards are really shuffled. This is not a fake. Look, they actually go in there.
Yes.
They really go in. No question about it.
He's very brave to work with a fellow magician like
He
that.
certainly is.
Here they are, thoroughly shuffled. But a magician shuffling cards is not really mysterious. Who wants to shuffle them? Doesn't shuffle them as thoroughly as you please. Look at that. Look at that wave. Look at the wave of the hand over there. Oh, my. Look at that wave there. Look at this. You know, it's fancy. Like, oh, look at that cut. Well, not...
They use his hands for the close-ups in a movie when they have a dummy who doesn't know how to play cards.
Merv, will you select the card from there? Don't let me see it.
Any card I
Any
want.
one that you wish.
Okay, I'll take
and
it.
show it to the studio audience.
Yes,
I mean,
I
let
shall.
everybody see
see
it.
it, yeah.
I will look.
What is it? Yeah.
Okay, Merv?
You got it.
Now, this is preliminary. Place the card, say about there.
About there.
Now, this part, a lot of people say, well, Grippo, when you shuffle those cards, maybe you palm would do something. Would you shuffle them too? Watch my hands now, carefully. Now, the object is this, to cause that card to leave the pack.
To leave the pack.
While Orson holds the pack in his hand. And have the card fly in his pocket. While you hold the pack. Want to feel the pocket, Orson?
I can see it's empty. It's a regular pocket.
Now, I don't know what card you chose yet, so I use Here's what I can do it by mental telepathy. I can do it by the language of the eyes. I can do it by reflexes. So let me do it by the eyes.
Right.
Just go through the pack and try to see it. I'm going to watch your eyes. But
See
don't,
his card.
Yeah, but don't stop. Don't stop. Just, I want to watch your eyes, that's all.
Do you see it there?
Not yet.
Now, he has seen it, I believe.
I have seen it.
Okay, now square the pack. Now hold the pack in your hand with the 4 fingers on top and the thumb underneath. Now, I haven't touched the pack since you saw the card. And the pocket that your card is going is, that Murray's card is going in this one, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I know what card you chose because I watched your eyes. You know, there's such a thing as the language of the eyes. It's being taught now at Columbia University, and I'm going to go there in the near future to help along in this field. You know, if you're sad, you can tell by the eyes. If you're angry, you can tell by the eyes. If you're feet, if you're in love, and so on. But by watching your eyes, I can actually read them, so I know what card he selected. Now, hold firmly. My hand goes over your 4 fingers. My thumb locates the card that you chose. I have it. Now, watch, audience, so watch camera. Place the camera as close as you can because I'm going to remove that card from the pack and have it fly up my sleeve into my pocket.
Is it there?
Well, what do you think?
Is it there, Jimmy?
If it's here, would it be a pretty good trick? Would it be good or would it be perfect?
Whoa!
And of course, the easiest pocket would be this pocket here. This would be the easiest one, but this is difficult because you're watching direct. Now, I'm going to have you, Orson, I'm going to have you select the card and place your name on it, identify it.
Good.
Of course, a lot of people say, well, how do I know this guy? Maybe he has other cards hidden, who knows, you know. So I'm going to have you select the card and place it, take one.
Do you have a pencil or a pen?
Yeah.
If you haven't got one, I have one.
I have.
Here.
It's got one.
All right. Place your name on the face of the card so you can identify it.
Write it right on here?
On the face, yeah.
Dallas Burrows.
Yeah, so you can identify it. Just to eliminate all possibilities that I'm using duplicate cards, you see.
Let's see. Let's show it to the...
Show it to the audience.
You don't know what card this is, either.
Well, I don't know yet. You know.
Okay,
I'm
all
not
right.
going to use telepathy now. I'm going to use sleight of hand. After you place the card in the pack, I will count 4. I'll roll my sleeve so you can really watch, okay? You had your nose in Caesar's Palace. See how
I'm
funny.
watching everything.
Now, I'll remove my cufflinks and I'll roll my sleeve so you can really see what's going on. Now, after you place the card in the pack, Orson, I will count 4. At the count of 4, the card will leave. Either Murray will have it someplace around him, you may have it, or I may have it.
All right.
Okay.
Now, one of us will have that card, you see. Now, it's in the pack. I mean, it's not in the pack
No,
yet.
it's
You
right
have
here.
it there. Want to show it once more to the audience so that I... Now, remember, at the count of 4, that card will leave the pack. Okay? Let's go. Give it back to Orson. Now, Orson, watch. Place to say about that. Now, watch my hand. They never leave the table. 1, 2, 3, watch him what? 3 and 4. Now, one of us has that card.
One of us has that card
First, let me show
with
the...
Orson's name on it.
Yeah.
I have a terrible feeling the trick is over.
Let me show you that it's not here. Can the camera come close to see that Orson's card is not
You
here?
have to aim at this camera here.
Oh, yeah, let's come over here so you can see. Now, Orson's card with his name, or I don't know what he placed, name or what identification,
I didn't see
but
that.
it's not in there. Now, I also read your mind. I know that you chose the 3 of clubs. Is that correct? Now, come closer, look. Now, it flew up in here, watch. Way down in here, watch. Look.
Whoa! There it is! We'll be right back with Jimmy Grippo.